Hey everybody, today I have some really exciting news. First of all, I'm grateful for 500 subscribers. Thank you for all your time and support. And second, as some of you may know, my Lego city does not have a name. Until now. Welcome to Bricks Ridge, a Lego city. I chose Bricks Ridge as a name because I live in the Blue Ridge Mountains. Also because there's this large ridge that goes to the center of town. I plan on putting some mountain facades down at the lower parts behind the city, and then maybe putting some like paintings or something behind of some sky. I haven't figured out exactly how I'm going to do it yet, but it will be a mountain town when it's all said and done. So now that the city has a new name, the residents have been really getting on me about fixing up the streets. So I started to raise the roads up a little bit so that you wouldn't see the gaps created from the Technic bricks. So as you can see there. So I've done a little bit here and I think that looks really cool. So I'm gonna go through and I've got enough plates and stuff and some base plates to go ahead and do all the roads. So I'm gonna do that today. And then I also may end up moving all this stuff into the grid that it's going to have, which I think is going to be the same grid as this. And I have enough streets, I think, to do the whole grid up here. So I think I might be doing both those things today, and we'll see what other trouble I can get into. I've also got these bricks over here that I need to get put away. I need to get them put away into these drawer organization system here that I have. And I've also got these over here that I have that I'm using to build with. So I can wheel that car over here and it makes it so I have all my parts a little closer instead of having to go over there to get my stuff. So another thing I need to do today is go through and fix all of these areas where there are studs showing. I have tiles and jumpers that I can go through and repair the sidewalks. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. There's a whole bunch over here in this alley that need to be fixed up. And I've been meaning to do that for a while, but I didn't have the bricks. So now I do have a bunch of those, so that's cool. And yeah, so go ahead and get started. All right, so the first thing I need to do is take these road plates, and I'm putting plates on the bottom of them. I've got a bunch of those, and I've got these 16 by 32 base plates that I got for a good price on Bricklink, and I'm using these to do my roads like this. Really simple, but that's what works out the best for my situation, because I'd really like to make these a little wider so I could use speed champions and stuff in the city. But if I do that, I'm gonna lose this road. So I really don't want to lose this road. I like having an extra spot to put the cars, you know, more places to set up characters for different little stories and stuff. So yeah, I don't want to lose that. So I'm just gonna have to see if we can just be happy with it being a narrow road, and I think it'll be fine. So I'm gonna have to remove all these cars off of the road in order to pull up the plates and add the base plates to them. So here's all the cars that I pulled off the lower level of the city, I guess the downtown area. And I was just noticing how many of these cars are GWPs. Kind of crazy. I must say, it's very strange to see the roads this empty. Somehow I actually got that whole piece over here without it falling apart. I don't even know. All right, so I got the roads finished on this bottom section. Look how much nicer that looks. That is so nice. Yeah, for reference, here's what we were looking at before. roads like that. Much improved. I still need to fix the corner garage. I need to fix the driveway on both sides so that it doesn't have a little lip there. There's still a little curb. And then on this side over here, I never put the fire station on a Mills plate yet. So I need to do that and make sure that it has the driveway out as well. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that while I'm at it today. And let's see how that goes. I do think I'm gonna do something where I build into the Mills plate maybe little gaps, like little drainage spots. I think it was Mr. Bookie Boo who I saw who had done something like that, but he had extended his roads, I think a hair wider maybe. I can't remember. I'll have to go back and see if I can find the video, but I do like the look of when it has the rain gutter there, and there's no extra space here for me, so I'm just gonna have to make it work the way I've got it set up. So I was just sitting here trying to think about how I was gonna do this when I realized I forgot I'd put miles up here on top. So I'm looking at this, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'll just remove this top part, or I mean these walls here. I'll just pull it all off in one piece if I can. And I'm going to try to raise up the sides a little bit more than the middle. So this part will just be lower into the Mills plate, and I'll have to build it up enough to match the road height, which is basically a base plate and a brick. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just start tearing this apart, and I'll give an update in a second. So I'm really digging in here. You can see I've got the sunken level for the inside, and then the raised outside for the normal sidewalk. I think that's gonna work out. We'll see. See if I can get the building back on without any problems. Wish me luck. All right, so I've got this all set here. We've got the driveway in the front. We've got a nice little curb over here. You can see let's see if I can get a good angle here. I went ahead and tiled the inside so that looks real nice. Yep, and then the back here. It's a little wonky that it's got a little bit of a space there, but honestly, especially where this is going to be placed, there's no way. I mean, this is actually never going to get used back here. So I did kind of just want to keep it just in case I decided to put an alley or something that it could work with. But where it's going to be currently, it's not even going to have that. In fact, right now, I'm not even going to do anything with these because it's the one place where you can't see the back of buildings. It's up against the ridge. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put that over there, and let's see. Okay. Oh yeah, and actually while I'm here, I'm seeing that I need to go ahead and make it so that this plate underneath there is not white, because that stands out. And then, yeah, this one here has got a brown plate. So I got to go ahead and take care of that also. So let me go ahead and do that. All right, so here, yeah, you can see the brown tile that I'm talking about. So I need to go ahead and switch that out. And that's cool. I love this building. Such a cool, fun building. Just look at how cool it is in there. Such a fun set. When you use brittle brown for plates, sometimes this happens if you want to use a brick separator. Whoops. All right, so that looks a lot better. See that there? And yeah, only the one casualty that continued to happen. That was pretty wild. It was a bad time for Lego. Glad they don't have any current colors that are having these problems. I know the new reddish brown doesn't have that problem. Wild. All right, so you can see on this one here, I've got to take all this white out of here, and then this whole side here is black. So I need to go ahead and put some more gray tiles in there, or plates, my bad. Put some more gray plates in there and get that all looking good. So let's do that. All right, so because I used funky size plates when I made this, it's not that easy to go back and retrofit these plates. So I went ahead and took the base plate off, and I'm attacking it from the bottom so I can see the sizes of these weird plates that I used. And so it's gonna be easier to get those out and replace them with normal plates. You know, I did this one a long time ago, and one thing I've learned is that, you know, as much of a pain in the ass as it is to use these, it's so much less headache in the long run when you want to change things to use just these square plates. The big plates are cool and like, oh yeah, it covers a lot of space, and you're like, oh, it's a building, I'll never need to do anything. But if you end up having to change anything, it really is a pain. So I mean, everybody is going to have their own methods, but I'm learning the more often that I use these, it just works out better. I mean, it is costly, but you know, I mean, I got these from the pab wall for like 4 cents a piece. So, you know, just something to keep in mind. All right, so I got this all finished now. That's almost all of 2 sides. I got this one last little plate here. I'm going to go ahead and remove this one and this little one here and just make these into 4x4s. So that works out better. And I don't have the same problem if I ever want to change the sidewalks. Like say I want to change them to dark or change them to, I don't know. Don't listen to me. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Just, this is how I'm going to do it. You know, this is when build quality really matters, because I got this thing so broken apart here, and you know I can pull this plate off and this is not going to fall apart. This thing is really well built. So I'm kind of working from underneath here and just gotta. All right, so I've got the important sides are gray. The back sides are never going to have a sidewalk next to them. So in theory, they won't have to be gray, but you know, I'll probably eat my words and have to change that at some point. But hey, we're going with this for now. And time to put this thing back on. Boom. All right, that looks so much better. So of course now I've just remembered that I have to do something about this lip here. So let me see what I have where I can fix that up. All right. So I had to totally dismantle pretty much everything I'd put together, but luckily because I had made it those 4x4 squares, it was really easy, and I was able to change this out without a major problem. I had these 1x2 curved slopes, which are nice. I think it would look better if they were 2x2s, so I might order some of those, but I had a ton of these in regular and inverted style, which I really need to separate. I don't know why I put them together like that, but yeah, so I got a bunch of those, and that worked out really good. And I was also able to, you know, use one of these slopes from the road packs, which is nice because they're pretty much useless, except for things like this. But you know, I don't know, it has to be the right size. Like this one here could be that, but then this one is not the right width to be 2. So I don't know. I think for now this is gonna work. Kind of looks like they got a nice, you know, maybe painted, you know, driveway here, like, you know, real classy gas station, you know, pretty cool. While we have this here, one thing to note that's really cool is all the stuff that's inside of the corner garage. They've got a little tire machine there. You've got the tool chest back there. You've got the counter with the displays and the window. You got this, got the lift. That's so cool. Then over here, you can see in the window, And look at how great this floor is. You got the little girl looking in the fish tank. Kids love fish tanks. You got a bunny getting checked out by the doctor over here. You got all the machines. I mean, what a great, great set. And this upstairs apartment is super chill. You got a full kitchen going on, a weird corner bathroom, a little rock and roll poster, maybe some kind of, yeah, it's a Lego train or some kind of train. You got the got an old bed, a TV, couch. I mean, this guy's got it made. Maybe it's just the doctor's apartment. I don't know. By the way, if you're enjoying the video, it'd be groovy if you boop that subscribe button. It's so satisfying to finally have these driveways fixed up right and the curbs looking great. All right, that looks so good. Really happy with the way that turned out. I handled the two driveways differently because this one had that big number 3 on there, and I didn't want to change the way that looked. If I had used the slopes, I would have had to move the 3 up, and then it would have been under the door a little bit, and I don't know. I don't think it would have looked as good. So I'm happy with the way that turned out, and these slopes over here look good too, and it doesn't bother me at all that they're different. So let's see. Go ahead and slide this. Go ahead and slide that up so the fire engine can get in and out. Got everything done for now. Got the roads all finished. The sidewalks are all done. We got jumpers everywhere. Everything's all finished off and looking nice. All the cars are back on the road. We got these 2 driveways for the fire brigade and the, well, you can't see it from this angle. We'll check it from the other angle. Oh, here's the, I got this, Once Upon a Brick tile at the Atlanta Brick Con. Pretty cheap. So put that on the side of that building. Like maybe it's one of those old painted murals. You know, maybe it was there before the Sanctum Sanctorum just appeared there one day. So, yeah, around here. Some of the usual suspects hanging out here. See around the back, we got the recently upgraded corner deli, recently renovated. And then you can see down the alley, all tiled off now, except for back there. I left that open, or where you can see the base plate because, or not base plate, but the plates, so that it still looked like it was crumbled and all torn up like it did before. So I really like the way that looks with all the different jagged tiles and stuff that they used. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, put a little piece of cheese down there for that rat behind the Parisian. Got the new Sparkling Dragon restaurant and the recently renovated noodle shop. All making a nice little Chinatown area here. We have the roads looking really nice. Super cool. Really happy with the way that turned out, and so glad to have that finally taken care of. Been wanting to get that all done, well, pretty much since day one of the city. So nice to finally have my roads looking acceptable, except for up here. So I didn't have time to get to this. I do have enough tiles to do all the tile work, and I have enough roads to do the road work. The only thing I'm missing is possibly the plates. I need to raise these up. I need some more base plates, and I also need some more, I'd like to get some more 2x2s because I hate to use anything bigger than that. It seems like a waste. So I want to get a couple I want to get some more 2x2s and use those to raise these up. So yeah, that'll have to be for a future video, and we'll get this top area fixed up and into shape. Still got all this space back here that we're going to be able to use. Got some future builds. They're all just waiting for me to have time. So thanks for stopping by, everybody. The citizens of Bricks Ridge say you're welcome anytime. See you next time. If you want to see breakdowns of how I built these 3 buildings, check out these 2 videos.